Hey everybody, welcome back to my kitchen and welcome back to another installment of Marching In with Casseroles. All of you have been asking for simple casseroles. You want something you can throw together easy, get it in the oven, and it's no trouble at all. So that's what we're going to do today. I've got some leftover pulled pork that I did in the smoker last weekend, so I'm just trying to use it up. So I'm going to make a Tator Tot Carnitas Casserole. Yeah, I think I said that right, Carnitas. So all you need is probably about a pound, and I may have a little bit more than that, but a pound of pork, which is shredded, just a nice pork shoulder or Boston butt, whatever, cooked off either in the pressure cooker or your slow cooker or oven, whatever, and just shred it up. Let me throw this over here and rinse my hands off. Well, this is basically dump and go. It's going to be done so easy. I'm going to use usually about a half of a white onion, sweet onion, and maybe a green pepper, a red pepper. I'm cheating. I'm doing everything. I'm going to show you how easy this is. I'm using frozen pepper onion mixture. I want to get rid of it, get it out of my freezer. So I've got about a cup of that, cup and a half. So I'm just going to put that in. 1 can of black beans. I've already drained them, rinsed them a lot, and then put them back in the can. I like to rinse them real good because they have that black fluid, and it just kind of makes the casserole look a little bit dingy. So I just clean all that off. So here's my black beans. And I'm going to use a small can of corn. This is only an 8.75 ounce can of corn. You can use a regular size if you like a lot of corn, but I didn't want that much in there, so I'm just using a smaller can. Put that all there. And my favorite green chilies. These are medium, these are not hot, so these are medium. So I'm gonna put 1 whole can of those in. Get them on my spoons. I don't know if you've noticed, I make a lot of Tex-Mex, Mexican dishes. I just love the flavors, I always have. So you get a lot of this. Okay, last thing is 1 can of enchilada sauce, red enchilada sauce. We're just gonna pour that in. Mix all this together. And let's get a nice little spoon that's will work. Yeah, we'll just use this one. Wood sounds doesn't make the glass sound as bad when I tap on it. Okay, so I'm just mixing the enchilada sauce in there. That pork, believe it or not, is going to put off a lot of juice still. So when we bake it, and I've got the oven preheated at 375. We're going to bake this for about 30 to 45 minutes. And just so the tater tots that I'm going to spread across the top, they're starting to brown. Then I'll take it out, sprinkle a little bit more cheese on top, about a cup, and put it back in the oven for about 3 to 4 minutes, just enough to brown the cheese and melt it. So I've got about 3 cups here, and I'm going to put maybe 2 cups in there. So it's in the casserole itself instead of just on top. We're going to mix all this together. I've got a 9x13 casserole dish here already. It's already sprayed, so it's ready to go. You just want it prepared with spray or butter or something like that. Let me get this over here. Piece of corn jumped out. Let's get that. Now I'm going to get a spatula because I'm going to get all that out of there, and it's going to stick to the sides. Like I said, this is one you could actually even put this in your casserole slow cooker that we're giving away at the end of the month. The only thing you'd want to do is once you got it was done, maybe slide it under the broiler for maybe 5 minutes just to toast the top, because the slow cooker is not going to brown it. So let's put all this in there. Those flavors smell good already. Just going to spread this out evenly. And then get some tape towels that we got. And just spread these out. Now I've had these out and in the refrigerator so they're not frozen. Because if they were frozen, it'd take a lot longer for them to cook through. So I'm just going to spread these out a little bit evenly. You can put as many or as little as you like. Like I said, this is just dump and go. You asked for an easy one, you got an easy one. Here we go. All right, so I got all those covered. The casserole totally covered in it. I'm going to stick it in the oven uncovered for about 35 to 40 minutes, and then once these are crisped up and it's bubbly, I'll take it out, sprinkle the rest of this cheese over the top, and then let it cook some more. So I'll be back then. Okay, everybody, we're back. It's been about 35 minutes. I'm going to take the casserole out and put the extra cheese on it. Ooh. Nice steamed facial, yes. Tater tots are brown. It's bubbling around the edge. So I'm just going to sprinkle this last cup on here. We'll put it back in the oven, and we're going to let it bake for just a couple minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, just to melt the cheese, maybe brown it up a little bit. There we go. And you know me, I like to make it pretty, so we're going to put some dried parsley on here. There we go. And put her back in the oven. Let me set those over here. I'm going to show you that this is the casserole slow cooker that we'll be giving away at the end of the month. We have 11 other channels, and they're all going to be listed down below. You can also find the list at gregs-kitchen.com, because every day we're doing videos. I think we're doing videos every day except Fridays. So every day of the month in March, you'll get a video except on Fridays, I believe. But at the end of the month, I'm going to go through, and this is really important why you need to comment on everybody's video. Hit like, subscribe, and comment, because at the end of the month, I'm going to randomly pick one day from the month, and that person's video, I'm going to use the random comment picker on the internet and pick one person's comment. That person's going to get this and be sent to them directly from Amazon. This is wonderful. I think you've seen Mom use it a couple times in her videos. I'm going to be using it in my next video so you can see how it goes. Let me check the casserole to make sure. Don't want that cheese to burn. But there's 11 other channels. We even got Daz from my Aussie, I always say it wrong, Aussie Kitchen and Garden from Australia. You're gonna love his. His is closer to the end of the month. So you guys just can't lose. You're getting all kinds of casseroles recipes. You're getting a chance to win this crock pot casserole. Let me get this out. I think the cheese is melted. Yeah, just starting to melt. Looks good. All right. Now, it's all bubbly. I'm going to hit a plate here and see if I can get some of this out without totally burning my face off. It's bubbling all around the edges. Looks good. You can see the black beans, the corn, some red peppers there. Look at that cheese. That's the good stuff. Now, I told you I did this with my pulled pork that I did in the smoker. If you use it, it's not going to have the same flavor if you use barbecued. So if you have barbecue sauce on your pulled pork, it's not going to work real good. I mean, it's going to taste okay. It's just going to have a different flavor than the Tex-Mex flavors. So mine's just smoked with some salt and pepper and garlic on it. So I'm going to dress mine up a little bit with some sour cream. And I have my cowboy candy, which is just pickled jalapenos. These are delicious. Oops. That there. Some more color. Look at that. That looks good. Let's give it a taste. Get some of all of it. Some sour cream. That is delicious. Great flavor. I might have added just a little bit more salt. I should have tasted it before I put it in the oven, but I like a lot of salt. But I can taste the smokiness from that pulled pork coming out real well too. So y'all give this a try. Like I said, you're gonna have videos every day this month except for Fridays. We may throw one in, but right now the schedule down below has every date listed, who's going to be posting their videos, has a link to their channel. It's a good idea to go there now, subscribe, and hit the bell. That way when they do post the video, you'll be notified, you won't miss it, because you may miss that one day that this is the day we draw the winning ticket for the crock pot slow cooker casserole. So I'll talk to you again soon. I thank you very much for joining me in my kitchen. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.